Let's go to the next one. Noble, this is Hell says, hello, I'm Lochlan, I'm based in the UK, England, and I'm a character artist trying to get into the games industry. I've been sculpting for 8 years, however, probably deep dive and committed myself to work in the past 4. I focus on making realism, so feedback on my portfolio would be great. Yeah, let's take a look. Nice, nice. I will say the first thing that I'm looking here at your portfolio, man, you don't really need to add the name of the project. The logos and your name, it's fine, but you really don't need to. Like, if people like your stuff, they're gonna click on it and they're gonna know what the name of the thing is. So the next thing I'm gonna tell you is try to avoid having single asset pages like you're showing here, like this Homelander boots, right? Like, yeah, they're fine. It's a good sculpt. I could definitely like sharpen a little bit on this thing right here, sharpen a little bit on the emblem right there, and I do like this like marble set view with the topology and everything. This is good. It's definitely on the heavy side of topology, right? Like in the game, you can definitely optimize this more. And I'm gonna show you a very cool trick here. Let me see if I have this one. So this is a very common problem that I see when retopologizing cloth, and we cover this on the retopology course, by the way, guys. So when you are retopologizing cloth, you need to be very aware of where the wrinkles are. So here you went, let's say, the easy way of just like creating a cylinder and then conforming or projecting to the whole thing, which is fine, but it's not going to be great because it's not really going to capture the silhouette of this, guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to start adding triangles here that really go and follow that silhouette. Even here on the inside, triangles are perfectly fine as long as you add them right there following the element, because these are all of these triangles will be on an area that's not going to deform. Like that part of the leg always moves pretty much like a single piece. So it's very important that you really add the triangles right there to really like strengthen the silhouette of the element, because you can see how here the silhouette looks very straight. Same here, it looks very wobbly, and we don't want that wobbliness. We want sharpness. We want the wrinkles to really look sharp, to really show all that nice work you did on the sculpting side of things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this right here will not fly. That would be like if I was your art director, I would immediately tell you, hey, that doesn't work. That little zipper right there, that doesn't work. Okay, why not? This whole thing right here, it doesn't work. It's too much topology. It's way too much information. Like, you don't need all of these loops for this eagle. Why not? Because this is a single flat piece. So what you need to do here is you need to retopologize the eagle, very low poly, right, like this, and then all the detail of all of the engraving that you did, that's baked down. You don't need that detail because it doesn't change the silhouette. Okay, so same for the zipper. Like, look at how many loops and things we have there on the zipper, even on this badge right here. So again, from an optimization perspective for games, this is way too heavy. Like, you would immediately be like turned down on this because that's not how it's supposed to be done. This is a good character. You have a really good understanding of the facial forms, which is great. Like, your face here is very nice. I like it. The body, though, again, some of the props, they look a little bit on the weak side, but I like the full character here. It's definitely, well, not definitely, it's extremely on the what's the word? On the heavy side. Like, you don't need this much topology, man. Like, it's an unoptimized use of topology. Okay, does it mean that it couldn't work? It could work. It's just gonna make the game very heavy, and you don't need this much topology. Okay, even for this lightsaber, because I know you have a separate one right here. Yeah, see, all of those spheres right there, this cylinder, there's so many things here that we could optimize to bake down into a nicer asset. Because yeah, and sorry, I'm not mocking you. It's just I find it funny because it is a very common mistake, and I used to do this all the time. And I remember my clients telling me, hey, like, dude, this is not gonna work, we need you to fix it. Like, that bolt right there, I know you really want to hold the volume of that bolt. Like, you really want to show the very nice bolt and the little cross there on the element. But the problem is, it's so tiny, right? It's so tiny, no one's ever gonna see it. So if you do want to keep it so that when we see a side view, we see the bolt poking out, remove this and make just like a 12-sided cylinder, and that's it. Maybe one bevel, and that's it. You don't need that cross right there because that's gonna be baked down. Okay, so we really need to work on the optimization side of things. This looks more like a subdivision asset, something that we would use for a cinematic or a film. If that's the case, then that's great, but you did mention that you want to get into games, and games will tell you to optimize things, okay, Lochlan? So hopefully that helps. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I've been struggling with the flu this past week, so it's been a little bit annoying. There we go. Okay, so we got this this a statue. Let's take a look. So here, like, the first thing I always look at is topology. I'm a sucker for topology, so I always like to see how people are optimizing things. So yeah, this one's definitely better. So we're at 69,000 triangles. It's definitely on the high side, and again, we can optimize quite a bit. Like, see all of these loops right here? We can definitely, like, remove some of these elements. Like this bevel right here. Those support edges, you don't need support edges on a game asset. So I'm pretty sure we could bring this, like, statue down to probably like 40k triangles without losing too much information. So you're gonna keep exactly the same amount of, like, texture work and everything, and it will be simplified quite a bit. This is a good statue. I like it. I like this prop. I will definitely keep it. But we do need to optimize the topology. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And we need more characters. Again, more optimized characters. I would try to avoid having too many split elements. And again, as I told you, I will probably take out the red bands there on your presentation name.